Okay, so I'm an excuse me, a little bit of pink lemonade stuck in my throat or something. Um, so I'm an absolute dumbass, and I didn't even notice there was another Challengers Proving quest before I did the new dialogue for before I did the pre-stage quest with the new dialogue. So let's see what's going on.
Nessus, Europa, the Cosmodrome. Every time the Cabal return to the battlegrounds, so shall we. Osiris has sent Crow undercover to investigate their plans for the Vex prediction engines.
How does...
We need you back on the front lines. The more you can draw their fire, the easier it'll be for Crow to slip under the radar. And while you're out there, be sure to claim whatever you find in the aftermath. Weapons, gold. Without their home system, they can't resupply. And without supplies, they can't resist for long.
Alrighty, cool. Lord Zavala urges you to keep pressuring the Cabal. With each defeat, Kaido loses the respect of her soldiers and control over her subjects. When he deployed to the battlegrounds, Saladin has directed Crow to continue looking to the future's Excel, the far-reaching saw on Nessus. Okay, so basically the quest wants me to earn Cabal gold for a little bit. Okay, where's the quest? Oh, right here. During your mission to foil Excel the pardon me again, sorry. Excel the far-reaching on Nessus, troubling data pulled from Vex prediction engines foretold a series of futures where Zavala has suffered a final death. Oh. Crow believes the Cabal will try to act on these predictions and that Zavala is in danger. And I actually already have enough Cabal gold, thank fuck. And, okay, that's the same thing. Okay, use Cabal gold to... Okay, so let's just do it. Sure, I'll just go with that one because I'm glad I got the second one because I would have had to do the fucking thing again. Pillage tribute. Okay, so now I have to go do the battlegrounds thing. I'll just go and do that by myself. I don't need. Also, let's talk to Crow real quick just to. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go do the other. I'm gonna go do the other stuff now. Okay, so I've noticed. Okay, the next step is to actually talk to Crow. Strangely enough. Rather than, which honestly they need to do something to fill up this quest because they can't just make you go do a new battleground, then make you go to the battleground playlist. So they need to do something. Which I'm wondering what it's actually gonna be. If it's gonna be an actual mission or if it's gonna be a or what? Alright, we're here, let's go talk to Crow.
Lots of focus on combating the Hive. Listen, I've been combing through the prediction you pulled from Nessus. I've got bad news. I think the Cabal are going to try to take Zavala out. He's missing from every single one of the futures they predicted. Not missing where'd he go missing. Dead missing. Osiris says there are only possibilities, but I think it's the real deal. Zavala has refused to work with Kaido. It's in her best interest to remove him. Sends a strong message. Glint can't pinpoint a time and place yet. We need more information. Word is, the Vex have always had trouble predicting you. Maybe that's our edge. What do you say? Want to help prevent a prophecy?
But that's the weird thing. Why would they only have trouble predicting us? Why not other Guardians? Or maybe is it the more powerful a Guardian is, the harder it is to predict them, maybe. I don't know. Just a thought. Crow's eyes are stern, his voice is strained with worry. He tells you this. He swung by Nessus. Stopped by a Vex conflicts near where you hit those scions. He was worried and had to ease his mind. Glint tapped into them and managed to dig out a corrupted Cabal transmission from that site. It could be nothing, but they traced it back to Europa. Crow would feel better if a friend were to check it out. Okay, so the next part, they just want us to go and fight
Cyrus
Vex
will want to know about this.
in the Asterion Abyss. Right? Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do it.
What do you think Osiris
Oh,
would
I
say
have to
if I
pick
told
up
him
powerful
I wanted
gear
to
thing.
put together a fire team?
I'll do that after, though. I actually do want to talk about stuff while we're loading in and whatnot. So anyways, this is honestly, how'd I word it? I've honestly, like, lately, I'm gonna be honest here, just to kind of talk about the state of the game for an episode. I've honestly been super happy, with Destiny lately. It's not perfect. You know, there's things I would certainly change to try to make it a better game. Like, if they could... Like, I mean, linear fusion rifles, for example, are a minor thing. A more major thing is, right now, PC players can't really experience the full story unless they have a console as well. So Bungie's at a weird point where... Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Bungie's at a weird point where, and now that when players jump in late, they are also missing story as well. So it's a bit of a weird situation for the game right now, because like in terms of gameplay, the whole it's gotten so much better, but now they're sacrificing story at the same time. Oh, cool. So I'm worried for the state of the game, but like in terms of the story and stuff. But I will say this: I've done some strikes I've done one of the 2 new strikes so far, Devil's Lair, or 2 reprise strikes, I should say. And the fact they didn't change story makes it infinitely better to me, and shows hope that they're probably gonna bring back. They're gonna actually try to bring back the old story for newer players. Of course, at the same time, there's a good chance they won't do that, considering they also don't want to bring back Cosmodrome, which is honestly kind of shitty. Because the Cosmodrome as a location isn't really even that fun to be in. Like every location has nice, interesting things to explore, or just interesting sights to see in general. like caverns or whatever. But the Cosmodrome does not, and they could remedy that by just expanding upon it. Oh, I'm almost done already. Wow. Alright. Decrypting the Vex memory fragments, okay. So they want me to go to Perdition in Cadmus Ridge. Let's just go and head and wait, that did say Perdition, right? Oh yeah, in Cadmus Ridge. So I know I'm doing the right thing. Okay. Definitely need to work on those fragment quests at some point. Or fragments this season. So I should at least finish those two, then I can get 2 more fragment quests, and just work on them over the course of the season. Yeah, then there's always the little things though that like I wish the game could do to make it better, but they're obviously not gonna do it. Like I totally love, and I mean really obvious, like more obvious than the things that I talk about, not going to happen. Like making Destiny into a single player or small group co-op game. That's never gonna happen. No, I say that jokingly, obviously, but think about it. But it's sad because the game does have potential. But oh well, who cares? It's so they just want you to do the Lost Sector. That's a little weird. Oh, that ammo dropped late, but okay. Wait, did it kill the Hydra or not? Oh. We'll find out. Oh yeah, I have to get infusing materials soon too. Because I'm getting armor that's more powerful. Oh yeah, something interesting I want to bring up because we're about to see something. Or are they still? Aren't there supposed to be wyverns here? There we go. There they are. The reason I realized that the reason they're actually named wyverns is, other than their like than them basically being like harpies with wings. If you actually look, or harpies with legs, they actually do have bodies that are similar to wyverns with their wings and their 2 legs. Also, their firepower is sort of reminiscent of a dragon. They're super powerful like a dragon, like with their whole like thing where it's harder to get precision kills with them, against them. That's a dragon-like thing. That wyverns would have, because wyverns are like a dragon-like creature that aren't exactly dragons. So honestly, I think that was really clever of Bungie to name them wyverns. I'm wondering if, like, when they designed them, they were like, alright, how can we put a wyvern into the game? And they were just like, the Vex. Make it a robot wyvern. So I already cleared out this fucking lost sector, kinda. So any other enemies here? Okay, no. Let's just... Cabal Consignment Manifest. Okay, now they want me to go to the EDZ. I don't wanna wait. Oh. They want me to do a lost sector. Okay. Pretty sure I took an episode once to do all the lost sectors on in the game, so I'm not even gonna worry about doing that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just do this next step. Just off camera, just to get it out of the way. All you really missed was like after I did the thing on the stuff on Europa, it sent me to EDZ. And basically it asked me to go to the pit, the lost sector in the EDZ, to do to just find something. I don't remember what it was I found, but it was a Cabal something, like a missive or something. And then there was, like, I think it was like a Cabal directive or something. Then there was like a communication device we found, and which basically what we had to do was we had to wreak havoc in the one area for the strike on the EDZ. And then eventually it took us to Skydock 4, where eventually we found a light disrupting device of some sort, and now we're just gonna go and talk to Crow, I guess. Feels like a bit much for a single Umbral engram, but I mean, cool story, I guess. No, I do like the way the game is evolving in terms of its storytelling. Like, ultimately, I do wish that we could have had a story where a game where the story can be played on our own time, and where story doesn't get removed from the game. But I am glad that, but I'm not disappointed in the current method of storytelling. It actually is fun. It actually, I mean, it's enjoyable to see an active storyline going on throughout the year. I just don't want to feel like this is the only game I have to play. That's my only problem.
Thanks to your fieldwork, I have an idea of what the Scions are planning. It's not good. This gadget you found, it's a tiny light disruptor. Small, but strong enough to knock down a ghost. Saladin says when the Cabal sieged the city, they severed our connection to the light. Looks like the Scions have refined that tech. It's elegant, actually. And deadly. They wouldn't need to fly a fleet into the city to use this. A single gunman would be enough, if they could catch a Guardian flat-footed. I'll tell Osiris, and I'll keep an eye on the commander. You know, just to be safe.
Crow offers a restrained fist bump. He mutters affirmation under his breath. He seems impressed by the light disruptor and thankful for your help, but behind his eyes you can tell his mind is racing over what this could mean. He's glad he spoke up. He thinks something like this could have easily gotten away from us. You see Crow flinch as if a literal light bulb flicked on inside his head. He mentions a report he'd seen. Scions hit the city and stole some tech. Oh. Then he'd heard a few Guardians that hadn't checked in from field ops, and yesterday one of their bodies was found. No ghost, no light, dead by what looks like city weapons. He thinks whoever these Scions are, they've been at this for a while. Okay, so now we just gotta talk with Saladin, I guess. Kinda wish Crow would actually be doing something there, though. That's my main problem. It's almost like at core at this point, you know? Lord Zaladin is outraged that the Cabal would sink so low, but he's not surprised. I don't really consider it sinking so low. I mean, they're finding a way to kill us. That's just part of war. You have to find a way to permanently kill the enemy sometimes. He commends your field work and says you should keep pressure on the Cabal. I cannot be allowed to simply act without consequences. Alright. So is that not like a weekly challenge thing? So that's not a weekly challenge thing, okay. Well, I guess for now I'm gonna get off and just because I've got another raid going on tomorrow. Yay. Alright, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I've gotta go do some shit. Laters.